Hi, I'm Heba, and I'm going to take you through a dynamic balance training session today. So let's start with the feet hip-width apart, standing tall, and all I want you to do is step out with the leg forward into a lunge, keeping the back leg straight, and then step back to the side, to the stance. Then we go 45-degree forward, and then back to the stance. Directly to the side, back to your stance. 45-degree back, back to the stance. Directly behind you, and back to hip stance. We'll do that again with the other leg. You go forward, back, like you're drawing around a clock. 45-degree forward, but your toes are still pointing forward. Back. Directly to the side, shift your weight, come back. 45-degree behind you, but it's the back leg that's bending. So you're sinking into your hip. And then back to neutral stance. Then directly behind you, still bending that back leg, and then bring it back in. Okay? So we're going to do that one more time, just a little bit faster. Right leg again, and I'm mirroring you. So we go forward, back. 45-degree, back. Directly to the side, back. 45-degree back. Directly behind you, center. Other leg, back. 45-degree. Directly to the side. 45-degree forward. Notice my toes are pointing forward always. And relax. So let's make this a little bit more challenging now. We're going to go forward and then spring back into balance. Let's try that again. Forward, spring back. Try find your balance and catch yourself. Forward and lengthen. Forward, shifting your weight forward, and then see if you can transfer your weight directly to the back leg. Spring back through the front leg to transfer the weight. It's easiest if you keep your head still and your eyes looking at one spot. Forward, hold. Forward, spring up, balance. One more time, forward and up. Let's try the other leg. So we go forward, spring up, find your balance. Sometimes it takes a while. Forward, shift your weight back and lengthen. Forward and lift, and again, forward and lift. Okay, so we're going to try this same movement all around the clock. So we're going to go forward and balance. 45-degree, balance. Directly to the side, balance. And remember, you do want to shift your weight and then spring off that foot. Directly behind you, straight up. Let's change legs. We start at the back. So we go back, spring up, and balance. 45-degree back, spring up, balance. Directly to the side and up. 45-degree and balance. Directly forward, balance, and relax. If you're struggling to do these, you can do them holding the wall lightly, but it's better to rely on yourself. So you go forward and then very gently tap your toe on the floor, and then to the side, and everything we've just done, but just keeping your foot lightly touching the floor if you need to. Okay? So let's try one more time, but this time we're going to put a little bit more load into the position. So we're going to go into more of a full lunge now, and then come back. Take the other leg, full lunge, and then come back. So from the side, you see both legs are bent 90 degrees, and then I spring off the front foot. You take the leg forward, use the front foot, use your toes to bring yourself back up again. So we're going to try to come up and into a one leg position. You go forward, lunge, spring up, find your balance. Forward and lift. And you can do anything you like with the arms. Whatever's going to help you balance. Catch yourself. Spring down, lift. Two more. Lunge, lift. One more. Lunge, lift, and relax. We're going to change legs. We go forward, lunge, find your balance. Forward, fine. Forward, And try and pause there for a second just to know that you have actually caught your balance and you're not just passing through the position. One more time, forward, spring up, find the balance. Okay, next thing we're going to do, this is sort of like basic plyometric training that athletes do. We're going to come up onto the toes first. And whenever you're coming up onto your toes, the ankles like to roll out to the side. So you're going to think of most of your weight on the big toe side of your foot before you come up. And then it makes it all a lot easier. And the weight is evenly spread across the whole ball of your foot. So let's lift up onto the balls of the feet. And then you're going to come down as fast as you can and try and stick the landing on this squat. So we go up and then drop as fast as you can and stick it. What I mean by stick it is that when you come down, you don't want to be sort of bouncing a little bit. You just want to stick and freeze at the bottom. So we go up, come down, stick. And again, up, drop, stick. Again, lift, drop, stick. Last time, lift, drop, stick. We're going to do it now landing on one leg. So after you come up onto your toes, you're going to come down and try and find your balance in an instant on the one-legged side. So we come up, drop as fast as you can, find your balance. Lift, drop, stick. Good. Lift, drop, stick. And then you're checking also your knee stability and how they're working. Is your knee static, looking forward, or does it drop inward? Sometimes it like to go in that direction. So let's try that leg again. Up, straight down, stick. Again, we lift, straight down, stick. One more time, up, drop, and relax. Good. So this is the kind of balance training that's going to make you better at, not just at sports, but real life balance. You know, when we're not setting up in real life when we're just about to fall. Often when we train balance, we're just standing, getting ready, core connects, everything starts to align. Usually when you need balance the most is when you're just about to fall, when you're out of alignment, when everything's just natural and dynamic. So practice these ones. We're going to add, just before we finish our little balance practice, we're going to add a little bit more neural part to the balance. So we forget that our balance mainly comes from our eyes and our inner ears. So if you start to train the eyes and the inner ears, your overall balance improves by such a much faster pace than if you just work on your feet and your standing and your alignment. So one of the best ones you can do for balance training is just standing either with both feet on the floor or on one leg, and all you're going to do is look up to the ceiling, down to the floor, up, down, and you're saccading the eyes without moving the head. So can you see my eyes are going up, down, and my head is completely still. And you do want to actually see the ceiling, see the floor. See the ceiling, see the floor. Trying as much as you can not to wrinkle the forehead or use your eyebrows. You're using only your eye muscles. And once you do a few of those, go ahead and practice one of the ones that we did right now that you were struggling with. So I was struggling with the lunge, up and balance. So that's what I'm going to practice now. Down, straight up balance. It really does feel so much easier after doing the eye drill. And it's pretty incredible how comfortable it should feel after doing a little bit of eye movement. Let's do the other side. Remember, you don't have to pick this one. Pick the one that you struggled with out of the ones we just did. And I feel now that I can do this all day comfortably, and I feel very sturdy, very heavy and grounded with my supporting leg. And relax. Okay, the second one we're going to do, so remember your eye drill is the one where you look up, down, up, down. Your inner ear drill is where you're going to take a pencil or your finger out directly in front of you, and you're going to move your head in rotation, side to side, but keeping your eyes fixed on the finger. And apparently we're the only mammals that can do this. Then look up, down. Still keeping your eyes absolutely fixed on the pen or the finger or anything in front of you that you set as a target. And relax. Then we try our one that we struggled with again. And you want to test it and see which one was your highest payoff. Was it working your eyes or working the inner ears? Or are they both maybe making it feel extra comfortable? For most of you, I think usually it's the eyes that are your biggest payoff. One more. And relax. Well done. So, practice your stance, your dynamic alignment by finding your balance in an instant, your plyometric drills, these ones where you're landing as fast as you can and dropping, sticking the landing. Then you do your eye movements, your inner ears. Practice a little every day, a little every few days, and you'll be amazed at how balanced you get very, very quickly. So thank you for joining me today.